Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Shofia Kartika Sari, student ID number P1337425119024 from grade 3A majoring in dental nursing, Health Polytechnic Semarang. My goal in making this video is to meet the grades of English courses. On this occasion, I will discuss sex education. I will explain what sex education is, the purpose of sex education, the benefits of sex education, the right time to provide sex education, how to discuss the sex education for children, and the consequence of not being given sex education. Before I explain all that, I will tell you the reason I choose sex education as my discussion this time. The reason is because I am confused about why sex education is still considered taboo in Indonesia, even though it is an important education for us. And to be honest, I didn't get any sex education from my parents either. I only get a little of my time off school. It is only reproductive organs and infection disease. In connection with clinical psychologist Ines Christianti's statement to healthliputan6.com in Jakarta that most parents are mistaken. When talking about sex, it is considered to encourage children to have sexual intercourse. In fact, sexual education is actually very broad and it is not limited to sexual relation. Okay, let's move on to the first discussion, which is the meaning of sex education. Sex education is knowledge for children to recognize bodily function, understand ethics and social norms, as well as the consequence of their action and activities, to teach about reproductive health. Sex education is also commonly divided as an effort to teach, raise awareness, and provide information about sexual problems. The information provided includes knowledge about the function of reproductive organs by instilling morals, ethnic commitment, and religion to that there is no abuse of the reproductive organs. After knowing what sex education is, now I will discuss the purpose of sex education. Actually, what is the goal for sex education? Well, this is the goal. First, sexual education aims to teach about reproductive health organs, sexually transmitted disease, and HIV or AIDS, pregnancy, and usable contraception. Sexual education can also prevent acts of sexual violence, rape, sex outside of marriage, and also marriage at an early age. Next, I will tell you about the benefit of sex education. Is sex education useful? The answer is very useful. What are the benefits? Okay, I will tell you about the benefit of sex education. Listen, the first benefit is that the child's mind is more open to topics related to sexual problems. Second, understand the roles of gender types. Next, remove unhealthy curiosity. Fourth, be aware of the problems that will arise from free sex. Next, have awareness of sexual function. And the last is to create self-confidence. If so, when is the best to start providing sex education for children? The answer is as rarely as possible. When the right time to provide sex education? Here I will tell you when is the right time. The time I mean here is the age of the child. I will divide them into 5 groups. Then, how do you discuss sex education based on the group of children? Okay, I will explain. The first group is children aged 1 until 2 years. Teaching sex education to children can be started from this age. Mother as a parent can tell the names of the real body parts, starting from the feet, hands, head to the penis and vagina. In addition, mothers can also teach children what to do at home or in public place. For example, teaching himself to wear a towel when he exits the bathroom. Then, the group of children aged 3 until 5 years. At this age, children can be taught the names of internal and external body parts, especially reproductive parts. Parents can also explain how a baby can be in a mother's womb. However, the language used must be adjusted to the age. Okay, it can be vulgar. Furthermore, the vulnerable group of children aged 6 until 8 years. To teach sex education to children at this age, parents should start talking about what will happen when they start puberty. The goal is to prepare children for this period. The fourth is in children aged 9 until 12 years. Try starting to talk to children regarding the change they are going through. This is so that children understand that menstruation, erection, and ejaculation are normal. Besides that, you also need to teach them how valuable themselves and their bodies are. And the last is a child who is already a teenager. Now, this is the stage where the child begins to be attracted the opposite sex. Therefore, it is okay for parents to discuss issues of love, intimacy, and how to set boundaries in their relationship with the opposite sex. In teenager, parents shouldn't judge what they say. Parents should make it a two-way discussion with them. Let's move on the next topic. What if children are not given sex education? If sex education is not provided, it could have an impact on the high rate of transmission of sexually transmitted disease (STDs) such as HIV or AIDS. Another negative is the high temperature of promiscuity, especially in big cities, the spread of prostitution, so that many teenagers get pregnant outside of marriage and even abort their wombs. When we reached the end of the session, the conclusion was that sex education is very important for children to broaden their horizons, not fall to unwanted things, and not contract infection disease. Anyway, I also have a film recommendation for you guys about sex education, namely Sex Education, Two Blue Lines, Jenny Juno, The First Time, and AZA. You can enjoy this film as well as an insight into sex education. I would like to thank Halodoc, Detik Health, Sehatku, the Asian Parent Indonesia, Liputan6.com, Kompas.com, Alo Dokter, and Durex who have helped me to get this data. Thank you very much for watching my video. If there is a wrong word, I apologize. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.